welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you some still images and one clip from the MC Tele Rokkor 135mm f2.8 Minolta lens. Now this lens is a lens that was made in the 1960s, I think mid-60s to the early 70s, and it is the MC model as distinguished from the earlier lenses which were not MC, and as distinguished from the MD models which came afterwards. And you can identify these lenses by this silver unpainted gear that is used to adjust the aperture. And the MC stands for meter coupling, meaning that this lens coupled to the meter in the camera. So this was like new technology at the time. It was through the lens TTL, through the lens metering, which was new, and it made metering easier and simpler. And anyway, here's the front of the lens here. Now these lenses can be had quite inexpensively. I've seen them as low as $15 on the internet, and I've seen them higher priced, and you can pay more if you decide you want to buy the lens. You will pay according to the condition, or you'll just find one out there. This may have been given to me, by the way. I can't really recall. I did have a neighbor who gave me her father's Minolta SRT 101 along with 3 lenses, and this may have been one of the lenses, but I have another 135mm. It's a 3.5 though, and I can't really recall where I got it, but I usually pick up these lenses fairly inexpensively, and I try not to pay too much money for them, but if I really like the lens, I would maybe pay up. Anyway, by the way, the Rokkor, R-O-K-K-O-R, on the lens, I did learn that it had to do with the designer or maker of the lens putting that in, because the Minolta factory in Japan was next to Mount Rokkor. Anyway, a little factoid there. So I don't know that I have anything much to say about the lens, except it is steel, and let me see here. It's a hefty lens. It's only about 4 inches extended. It's like 4 3/4, but it weighs 9 to a pound. It's like 15 ounces. And when I put the Fatasi adapter on it, it's about 5 inches, and then it weighs about 1 pound 2 ounces. So it's a hefty little lens for its size. Anyway, let's get on to the images that I took in a local park and see what the lens can do. And I don't know that I mentioned it, but all of the images that you're going to see were shot at f2.8. I just decided I'm just going to shoot everything wide open. Okay, moving on to the images here. All right. Now, some of these images I cropped some. For instance, in the case of this bird here, I cropped it in so that you can see the fine resolution of the lens. But in most of these pictures, like this one, I know I was quite a distance from the subject. It's probably 100 feet or more, 150 feet from this coyote. I didn't think I was going to see one that day, but just as I was leaving the park, this fella showed up, and so I followed him around a little bit. I've got a clip of him at the end here that you'll see. There he was out hiding in the bushes looking at me, and there I'm cropped in so that you can see him. A couple gals here walking their dog. He looks like a happy fella. And
I don't know, this guy, I can't recall who he was with. Now I was up a little closer with these geese. I can't remember exactly how close, but I was closer in when I took these. And this one here, is cropped. This is cropped. This gal was quite a distance up the hill, maybe 300 feet. I can't recall on this. It's just a tree stump here. As you can see, this is a Muscovy duck. The color rendition is really nice. Now, this young gal was in the park for her quinceañera. Quince being the 15 years old, big thing, and with Hispanics, and she was there with her mom, and they had a professional photographer who'd been doing photography for decades, and I asked them if it would be okay if I took some images while not getting in their way and whatnot. So I shot these, and of course I'm sharing them with their mom. There's a photographer there. Really happy with how they came out. I mean, these images right there is probably good enough to sell the lens. I mean, I think they're really great. There's a couple of young people, they were taking selfies. I'm trying to get these images to them, but I don't know, I might have misplaced their information. Anyway, that takes us to the end. Hope you enjoyed, and feel free to like and subscribe. And here's your here's that fox that or the coyote that I caught just before I left the park. Pretty happy that I saw him that day. That's it for now. Till next time.